The National Football League on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 57 yards. And the Broncos are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20.
They run again with Carson. And he powers his way up past the 30.
With the handoff to Chris.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Lock. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Lock. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At the 43-yard line.
Lock looks to throw it again. Screen pass to Lindsey. A beautiful spin and room to run. And And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Cortland Sutton on the touchdown pass from Drew Lock. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. And this is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
21. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that hasn't figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Play action. It's Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Returnable for Spencer. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped.
The scoreboard tells a story for them, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Lock. Oh, he'll air this one deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lock. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Is good.
The drive. Summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's going to be a loss of 18, and it's going to be third down and forever. The Seahawks on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Russell Wilson sacked.
Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes.
3 and out.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now Drew Lock and the Broncos. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:53 remaining. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in the Super Bowl. Now left side on the swing pass. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
For a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Lock. Got to have this one. That's complete right around the 8. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little... tighter.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Good.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a Phillip Lindsay touchdown run. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They run it with Carson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Broncos going to use the... Second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Returning it, here's Spencer. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to throw. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
It's a huge roll of the dice, a 2-point conversion to decide the Super Bowl. They're going to try and run for it, and unable to convert for 2 points. They could have tied the game with a PAT. They gambled. And they trail by 1 here in this Super Bowl. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now.
Kick is recovered by the Seahawks.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Wilson to throw. Oh, and disaster strikes here. This is going to be a safety in the final minute, and the defense may have just won this ball game. And the Lombardi Trophy goes west, and it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty